Welcome once more, my people, to the channel Truth. Now, I started this channel basically to explain the things that are happening around us, the many rituals that are happening, and people don't understand what is going on. So they take this as other people just getting up and just going about and massacring people. They don't really know the truth behind it. And it has been happening constantly for years, for decades. This has been happening, and the reason, again, as I said, why these things happen is because the general public, they are being distracted and they are being led astray from the correct path, and they have been led astray so far that they don't know what reality is. Now, you can never understand a book if you start reading it from the middle or at the end. There, you don't have full understanding of it. So I basically think that how I am putting forth the information that people need to know, it's basically from the middle, near to the end, or to the end. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the beginning. But before I start from the beginning, I'm just going to explain a few things that people don't really put their hands on, or they don't even know to that extent what they're actually doing, are the things that they're seeing. Because many people look, but they don't see. Many people listen, but they don't hear. It's a mess. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna be explaining the calendar and basically the two calendars, which is the Gregorian and the Wiccan, and then we are going to be explaining what actually is going on. So like, share, comment, and subscribe, and just bear with me, people. It's difficult. So much information to disclose. Now, people actually live in this modern civilization, as they want to term it. But there is nothing modern about this. What happened, because people think that, evil, which is large-scale evil, has been eradicated to a certain extent, and you just have a few people just going about shooting up people, robbing people, and so on and so forth. What you are actually seeing is basically the byproduct of the society that we live in. Now, all of these are controlled. The life that we're actually living, it's not ours. We are actually living inside of an illusion, and outside of this illusion is our reality. But people can't really put their fingers on this. Now, people have heard about devil worshippers. People worship Satan, as they want to call him, or worship Lucifer. Yeah, he has a name. He has a real name, not that which people applied as label. But these things that are actually have gone in the past generation, like for instance in Egypt, in Rome, in Greece, all of these as they say, back in the day civilization. Nothing really changed. What changed is like you taking your old car, bringing it to a body shop, or somewhere to get modified, and you remove the old lights, you remove the old rims, you remove all that is old, and you replace them with new stuff. So this is basically what happened. Our so-called modern civilization has basically revamped what the occult is, or what the devil worshipping is. So we actually find that these things have a new name, and most of it is basically mixed up with the straight path. So basically, because it's mixed with the straight path, because mankind actually have this notion that if they can mess with the revelation of the creator, because they don't really understand who their creator is, because they're worshiping the devil and they don't understand who the devil is, so they can't understand who their creator is. So they basically think that the revelation that was sent, that they altered, that there is nothing else, or there was nothing else coming after it, even though inside of their revelations that they got, they knew that the final revelation was basically coming to mankind. But if they had certain insights about certain things, that mean they can actually what would you say, manipulate the way or make it seem crooked so that people follow a path they think that is correct, but in reality you are actually walking following them on the path to the devil. And at times you're following these people and you end up becoming a sacrifice. Your creator does not need human sacrifice. And this is something that I have dealt with a lot of people. It seems that they always come around to say, okay, uh, Jesus is God. God is Jesus, and sin was so great that he had to come down in the form of a man to die for everyone's sin. People, you're talking about the supreme being here. And so it seems that mankind basically wants to attribute everything that is of a human to the creator. The creator is not you. The creator created you, so you need to understand that. So when you're actually saying things like that the creator came down in the form of man because sin was too great and mankind couldn't handle it, so he had to die for his own creation. People, you need to really start thinking. How is it that Noah or Adam or Abraham, those people that were before Jews and Christian, how is it that these people are close to the Creator and he didn't have to come down and die for them? Think about it. Think about it. Now stay tuned. We're going to be starting with continuing on. I know I've been a bit over the place, but just bear with me, people. Everything will make sense. By the Creator who created all of us and everything around us, and that which we see and don't see, everything will be explained. Stay tuned. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. The truth.